So you might be wondering what's going on with this bug. Why is it happening? Here's the deal. We never tell the LED to turn off in our code. We only ever tell it to turn on. Remember, Arduino and AwesomeShield need us to always tell them exactly what to do through code. If we don't write code to turn off the LED, it will stay on. So we'll have to add more code to tell the LED to turn off and fix our bug. Here is how. If has a super helpful sidekick called else. Adding else to an if statement makes what's called an if-else statement. An if-else statement is a lot like an if statement. It has a condition. And if the condition is true, it runs the code in the if section. But if the condition is false, it runs some different code, which is stored in the else section. That means that an if-else statement has two different sets of instructions that it can follow, depending on the situation. These instructions, for example, could be LED turn on if the condition is true, and LED turn off if the condition is false. Here's our if statement from before. It has a condition and an area for code. To make it an if-else statement, we add some extra code at the bottom. First we type else, then an opening curly bracket, and then enter down to create another space between these two curly brackets where we can put another section of code. It's important to put a closing curly bracket at the end of your else section. Normally, the Arduino IDE will add that second bracket for you when you type the first curly bracket and then enter down. Remember how the code inside the if section only runs if the condition is true? Well, the code inside this else section only runs if the condition is false. Our condition is toggle switch is on, and the code in our if section is LED turn on. So if the condition is true, if the toggle switch is on, then the LED will turn on. But what happens if the toggle switch is set to off? Then our condition is false or not true. When the condition is false, the code inside our else section gets run. So if toggle switch is set to off, any code that we put in here will run. Another coding challenge. See if you can figure out what code to put inside the else section of your if-else statement to make the LED turn off when the toggle switch is set to off. Try uploading your code and seeing if it fixes the bug. In the next video, I'll show you my code and give you some helpful info. Start the next video when your code is working how you want it to, or if you're really stuck.